this is Regina Fernandez, and this is my English. Oh, no, this is my Ethics 101 Unit 5 Ethics Project. Alright, so let's get started. My first personal 10 is forgiveness. I believe that we should forgive, not for ourselves, but for others as well. When you forgive someone, you're not only doing it to take a weight off your soldiers' shoulders, but you're doing it for God to forgive them. I'm a huge believer in forgiveness because God forgave us for our sins. He died for them. So that's one, forgiveness. Two, truth and honesty. I I think that honesty in any type of relationship, whether it's husband, wife, um, brother, sister, aunt, is is number one. When you think about honesty, you think about giving bad and good news. For example, I know that when I talk to tenants, they don't always want to hear the truth about what's going on. They don't always want to hear the truth about, bills or whatnot. But they have to know it is the truth. And if you tell them lies, it'll only get worse for you and for your company. So it's not only a professional thing. It's not only a social. It's not only a personal thing. It's also something professional. Truth, being truthful to your boss, being truthful to your tenants, being truthful to your employers, employees. You it's like a code of conduct, I believe. Um, Three, love unconditionally. I think that we should love one another just as God has loved us unconditionally. We shouldn't hold grudges. We shouldn't judge one another based on our looks or orientation, the way where we come from, because you never know that person's struggle. You never know where that person came. You don't know their story. So why judge them? Why not love them like God has loved us? In the future, when you love one another, it's only going to get better. That love will interpret to someone else who will pass it on to another person. Love is love is what makes the world go round. And if you don't love one another, then this world is full of hatred. You know. Financial stability. Since I was younger, my father was in the military, and he's always taught us, excuse me, that a life with financial stability will lead to success. Since I was younger, I have worked since I was 17 to get to that point in my life, and I'm almost there. Once I'm done with school, then most likely I will have my financial stability, and I won't live paycheck to paycheck, and I won't have to worry about bills, about this and that. I mean, I will, but I won't have to worry as much as I do now. Living off one person income and struggling from paycheck to paycheck, it's hard. And I believe me going to school and getting my degree is the best thing I could have done for myself and my children and my family. Let's see. Six, eagerness to learn. I am a huge believer in you learning about everything and anything. I will Google it. I will look it up. I will read books. Excuse me. I will self-educate myself on all I can in regards to the information. Like, for example, if my employer tells me to look for this, I can find it on myself. I can do it on my own because I can't. I know what to do. I know where to find the information. I don't have to wait on people. I take initiative for that because I know how to do it. Um, so sorry about that. So 5, 6, eagerness to learn. I believe I said that. Openness to ideas. When I mean open to ideas, I mean like open to new concepts in life. Like every day something new is happening, stem cell research, abortion. You got to be open to those ideas and think not just for your side, but for the next person's side as well. So on my paper, my persuasive paper, I wrote two sides, pro-life and pro-choice. I am pro-choice just because I have had personal experience on pro-choice. And at first I was pro-life. But when you go through it, you think you have a different mentality. You don't just think about, I know there's a baby, but you also got to think about if you have two other kids, you also have to take that into consideration, Like, you can't be closed-minded because the world is full of so much that just sticking to one thing and one fact, it won't get you in. It won't, you won't learn. That's why people who are open to new ideas, you see them running multi-million dollar businesses. You see them going all over the world. Doctors are very open-minded people sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. Happiness. My happiness. When I mean happiness, I mean your 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 happiness, like the way you perceive yourself. Self-image. There you go. Not happiness. Self-image. I think we should all take a good look in the mirror and see what we're worth. Okay, I sometimes I lose focus of what I'm worth just because I'm so worried about everybody else and my children and my husband and my kids that I don't take the time to look at myself and be like, wow, you made it this far. I look at myself and I'm like, you go to school, you go to work, you hardly get sleep, and you hardly have a time for yourself, but you do it and you're getting it done. And I am a huge fan of women who can do that on their own. Like, I have help from my husband, which makes it easier for me. But women who are single mothers and they have two kids or three kids even, and they're doing it on their own, going to school, going to work, it's hard. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. But with perseverance, motivation, and drive, trust me, it can get done. Okay, number nine. Number nine, family over everything. When when I say family over everything, I mean family over anything. Like, you will drop what you're doing to support your family. I do what I do to support my family. I do what I do because my family needs it, because they are what brings joy to my life. I mean, most people sometimes they do it for themselves, sometimes they do it because they can. I do it for my family. Excuse me. I believe I grew up in a family oriented household, and we were so close that when I got my own family, I wanted that same connection. I want us to be open. Hey mom, this happened. Hey dad, this happened. I want my kids to come to talk to me. I don't want them to, you know, close off anything to me. I don't want them to be like, oh, I can't talk to my mom because this and that. No. If I if I am willing, if I am close with my family, it just creates a stronger bond, which makes it an easier place to live in a happier environment. You know. Um. Number 10, pursuit to happiness. You have the natural born right to pursue your happiness, to pursue any dream, any goal, ambition you so wish to do. For me, if I want to pursue medical assisting, I pursue it. I plan to pursue medical office management once I'm in that medical field. But like I'm saying, I can pursue that because I am born with that right to do so. And there are boundaries in which I can pursue that because I got to go through school and whatnot. But I can pursue that. If someone else wants to pursue a life without drugs, or a life with, without monetization, by all means, let them do that. Do not judge them. Let them live their lives because you're living yours. I mean, yeah, we're going to judge, and everyone's going to be, you know, yeah, no, judge. Everyone's going to be judgmental about other people's lives, but in the end, the only person's life to judge is yours. So take that in consideration next time you judge someone. So to recap my personal 10. Personal 1, forgiveness. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Don't hold grudges. 2, truth and honesty. Always be truthful. It never helps to be not truthful. Number 3, love unconditionally. Love your neighbor like God has loved you. 4, financial stability. Key to success. 6, eagerness to learn. Go out there and learn about the world. Go learn about a flower. Go learn about the trees. 7, openness to new ideas. Be open-minded. Open-minded about everything. Just like learning new ideas. 8, happiness. Oh no, self-worth. Self-worth. Know that you are worth something to someone. You're worth something, even if you're not worth something to someone, you're worth something to yourself. 9, home is where the heart is. No, no, no. Number 8. No, no, no. Number 9. Number 9, home is where the heart is. Make your home a comfy environment. Do whatever you must so to make that living around you as comfortable and as beautiful to you as you can. And then 10, pursuits of happiness. Pursue your dreams. Don't sit there waiting around to hoping that it might come true. Pursue them. Go out there and do it. Other than that, those are my personal 10. I hope you like my video, and yeah, I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.